Hi, everybody. I'm going to wait a moment or two and see if you all pop in here. I am prone to mistakes, my human nature. I suppose you are too. We're going to begin this anyway. Maybe you'll come back to it. All right. Well, we've got one person here. Going to wait a moment or two, see who else shows up. Thank you. Welcome. Here's the bell. When meditation is mastered, the mind is unwavering, like the flame of a candle in a windless place. The Bhagavad Gita. The connection to the divine grows over decades of practice, and the light and heat grow until they can withstand all winds, rains, and floods. This is true for me. I've been practicing for 40 years. I still get rained on. The hurricane winds, they still blow, and sometimes I get flooded. But the fire is steady now, and it's always warming me. Yesterday, on our Tuesday Zoom group, I mentioned how I don't need to really meditate anymore, but I do meditate. I've had 40 years of accumulation, 40 years of expansion, 40 years of tending the flame, and it has done what it had promised to do, what the Gita promises. The flame remains steady. The presence of the divine remains steady. Sometimes it recedes. Sometimes the fire goes down a little bit, gets dampened by the flood, gets dampened by the rain, but it never goes out. The coals stay hot. And I don't know if you know this about campfires, but the coals are hotter than the flame. Meditation stokes the fire, stick by stick, log by log, and over a period of a lifetime, the pit of the coals becomes larger and larger and hotter and hotter. I still practice my meditation. Do I need to practice my meditation? Probably not anymore. Do I want to? Yes, I do. It really befuddled, gobsmacked one of our members when I said this yesterday. And I felt a need to respond publicly by saying that meditation actually works, and that over decades of practice, it does what it promises. It creates the flame inside yourself that is impossible to extinguish because it's not made of earthly matter. It's not so much that the flame is created here as it is the detritus that's preventing the fire from burning is removed. And that removal of the detritus that covers the fire inside us is the practice of meditation, to mix my metaphors. It's stoking it with sticks, and it's removing the impediments. The fire burns brighter the longer you practice. Whether that's minutes a day, we do 20 minutes here. If you do an hour, it's even more. If you do 3 hours, it's even better. But who has time for that? I don't. 20 minutes on a daily basis, week after week, year after year, decade after decade, pays benefits that are lasting and eternal. But there comes a point in the practice where the fire becomes radiant enough that it stokes itself. The fire burns on its own. It's like fusion. Once started, it continues to create energy unendingly. And that's the power of meditation. That's the power of what the Gita says. When meditation is mastered, the mind is unwavering like the flame of a candle in a windless place. I believe, is that the word chitta? the mind, the higher consciousness, the higher self becomes the manifested thing inside us. It doesn't make for perfection in life. It makes for it makes for a stronger connection to the afterlife. And that comes out in heat in the world, heat and light, and an unwavering flame. Thanks for joining me here again, my friends. Sorry about that snafu a minute ago. I'll straighten out all the text on this in a couple of minutes after this, but welcome everybody. You'll have to watch the beginning again, I think, for those of you who missed it, because I, yet again, made a mistake. It's an ADHD thing. The ADHD thing, I am ADHD, and I always believe that I'm going to do it right this time. I just believe that I have a list that I need to follow, but I don't because I am sure I'm going to do it right this time. That's just an ADHD thing. And I have in my, the lifetime have not yet, I don't know what it is. It's just an ADHD thing. Anyway, so here we go. I'm going to put on my mask. We can meditate for 20 minutes. Any comments or questions? I'm going to say hi to everybody. Kristen and Susie and Russell and Deanna and Tim and PLR, Jem and Kristen. Thanks for being here this morning. Thanks for taking time in your life to meditate with me. I started this meditation public practice because I had never been able to practice publicly or like with a group of people. Once in a great while, it would happen. Maybe once a decade. I practice anyway. So this is sort of me inviting you to my practice. And what we discovered, which is what I thought was true, where two or more are gathered, the radiant energy multiplies itself. Enough chit chat. Let's begin our meditation. Sitting comfortably. Relax. Chant your word on your breath. Relax your shoulders and your legs and your face. You may slowly open your eyes if you wish, or continue in your meditation if you'd like. Hmm. Cleaning up my chat list here. There we go. Peace and love, my friends. Thanks for joining me here again and my daily practice. We practice together. That was a particularly deep meditation for me. I hope it was for you too. Peace and love, my friends. I will see you Sunday morning, if not sooner. Namaste.